Hello, everybody. This is Chief Meteorologist Amy Metz with the United Cajun Navy. We have our tactical team, including AJ, on the ground in Jamaica, where he has family. Right now, he will in part be some of the relief efforts after the storm has caused its damage. Now, unfortunately, what we're seeing here is a record breaking storm for this island nation of Jamaica. Right now, 892 millibars is 10 millibars shy of the Atlantic Basin record that was set by Hurricane Wilma 20 years ago. The difference here, Wilma made landfall with a millibar pressure 927. When the pressure goes down, the wind speed goes up. So although Wilma had a stronger pressure, stronger winds, it did not make a landfall with these kind of impacts like we're going to be seeing today from Hurricane Melissa. Now it is 1:15 p.m. Eastern Time, storm relative time here in Jamaica, and our latest updates from our hurricane hunters coming in about an hour ago showed wind gusts right around 220 miles per hour. Sustained winds, meaning that they lasted for 2 minutes or longer, were registered at 185 miles per hour. This is above 300 kilometers per hour for those on the metric system that are passing over areas right now along this eye wall. So I'll zoom in so people can see the exact locations. And then as I'm doing some other work, making sure things are communicated and also shared on TV, we will be leaving this live stream available for people to come look at. I just want to share first all the water on this west side of the eye wall, from Brighton all the way down into the region right along this eye wall, will be pulled away from shore. It will appear like the most extreme low tide ever seen, perhaps showing off some of the wreckage that has been buried underneath the water there. At the same time, this wall of water will be pushed by wind into regions like Crawford, anywhere east of the eye wall, into Treasure Beach, in the amounts tall enough to cover the entire first story of floors there. Treasure Beach to Alligator Pond impacts there at least half a story of water is what I would expect. So still water inundation into those homes along the sea level. Now Alligator Pond in particular, I know that Omar Robinson, the counselor there, had been on the ground this morning outside looking at the waves coming in where I'm circling. He urged his villagers to get to the shelters, some of which were still moving their boats out of the way. As the storm continues forward across Jamaica, it is going to continue to have extreme impacts from the wind. Rooftops will be pulled away, exterior walls will be removed in some cases, and a lot of windows are going to be broken. So those who have not gotten into shelters now really should do so if you're not in a safe place. If you're anywhere where this flooding can affect you badly, anywhere near a riverbank or near landslides, or if your home has a lot of trees around that could fall and damage your structure, these might be some of the reasons to move before it's too late, which for some, it already is too late, anywhere around about 50 kilometers from this eye wall, about 40 miles away from the eye wall. It's definitely too late to move, but some of these highways are going to be impacted by landslides, some of the main roads connecting the north and south portions of the island. Montego Bay, in about 12 and 24 hours, they will be experiencing the storm surge, not as dramatic as what we were seeing near Crawford, south of Luana on the map, but it will still be extremely impactful, flooding into the bay from wind-driven surge and also the rain falling down. Falmouth, if this is exactly the track it takes, which if it doesn't, I do believe this storm could actually be a little bit closer to Montego Bay once it reaches the other side of the island. In my opinion, I think it will be on the western side a bit. And that's why I'm saying the impacts will be so dramatic there. Anywhere west of the eye wall, once this storm is crossed over Jamaica, that's where the most impacts will be from the surge flooding. Now it's been moving slow, so a lot of people have experienced heavy amounts of rain. And that already led to landslides that killed at least 3 people in Haiti. I'll zoom out so you can see just how far away that is and get a distance on that, just to give the idea that, even if this storm is not right next to you, we were this far away here in Haiti. I'll drag this now. There we go. We're talking at the time, the storm was further down away, about 100 miles away. So about 400 miles from Haiti, the outer bands of the rain caused that intense flooding that led to deaths. And so I would like people to understand that now is definitely too late for those near the eye wall to be moving. But I'm going to go ahead and set back up our information from hurricane hunters now, and also the track. I'll leave the track up for everybody here, as this live stream will remain here for you open. In many cases, after we see storms pass by that cause power outages, you lose the ability to get the information on TV. And so I will have this here so that you could still access via the internet, Starlink or cell towers, as long as they're available. Now, T-Mobile is one of the outlets, along with a couple others, that are allowing satellite to connect instead of cell towers. That just came out this year. Well, what we're seeing here is nothing different from the hurricane hunters than what we already had posted up. So I will put this stream back the way that it was so that you will be able to access that information on the wind speeds and all the other most important information about location of the eye wall. And it will all be updating itself in real time, and I'll allow for a much closer view as this sits here so that people can understand exactly which areas are impacted. Now, King's right in the calm of the storm, about to get the second wave of strong winds around 185 miles per hour. So we do have a new update here from the hurricane hunters. It is our 1 o'clock update, and that is stating still 185 miles per hour with sustained winds and the gusts just below 220 miles per hour. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm going to let this stream go silent, and we will be continuing to monitor the storm and bringing you these updates vocally. I'll be back and forth with this stream for you. Also, before I go, I'd like to mention you can download the United Cajun Navy weather app. Go to your Google store, your Apple store, whatever you have, or to our website, unitedcajunnavy.org. That will have a link provided where you can grab the app that is called Cajun Navy Weather. Within that app, you can access almost all of the information that I've showed you here. And also, which is so important, is set up that device, your app, so that your location or any location you want around the world can be added in. And upon that, you'll be able to have alerts come directly to your phone for any hazards that you choose. And for now, I will go silent and leave this up for you all.